Good afternoon. My name is Cadet Second Class Rachel Perillo, and it is my great privilege to welcome you to the challenge ceremony of the 30th Annual National Character and Leadership Symposium. The NCLS team would like to take one final opportunity to express our thanks to the generous partners and supporters who make this event possible. The United States Air Force Academy Class of 1959, our flagship sponsor, the Class of 1973, the Class of 1974, my legacy class, the Class of 1977, the Class of 1993, the Association of Graduates, the Air Force Academy Foundation, the Falcon Foundation, the Muse Family Foundation, Lieutenant Colonel Retired Earl A. Enix, Class of 1976, 77, my bad, and Miss Candy Enix, the Defense Orientation Conference Association, the Land of the Free Foundation, and other generous donors. It is my honor to introduce to you Chief Master Sergeant Randy Kwiatkowski as our challenge ceremony speaker this afternoon. Chief K is the Command Chief Master Sergeant, U.S. Air Force Academy. He advises the Academy's superintendent and senior staff in the direction of a premier higher education institution. This offers a world-class, highly structured four-year regimen of comprehensive military training, unparalleled academics, expansive NCAA Division I intercollegiate program that sponsors 29 men's and women's sports and athletic programs. All this while offering character development programs, leading to a Bachelor of Science degree, preparing outstanding young men and women to become Air Force officers motivated to lead American airmen in the world's greatest air and space forces. Additionally, Chief Kwiatkowski guides matters of military readiness, morale, quality of life, and professional development of more than 9,000 permanent party and cadet personnel, and serves as a superintendent's enlisted representative on numerous committees, councils, and boards. He has served on multiple deployments spanning operations provided by Comfort II, Northern Watch, Southern Watch, and Unified Response. And most recently, he served as Command Chief Master Sergeant, Air University, Maxwell Air Force Base, Alabama. It is my honor to introduce Chief Randy Kwiatkowski.
USAFA Nation, how we doing? Awesome. You know, I was just thinking back behind that curtain, there is absolutely no way you can come on this stage and try to summarize in 10 minutes how awesome this week has been. Agree? Yeah. Oh my gosh. We have heard so many amazing stories about perseverance and sacrifice and connection, followership, teamwork, leadership. And I think chief among those that's the hardest to define is leadership. Like, what does that mean? You could ask 100 different people and you'd get 100 different perspectives because they fall across the continuum. Max Dupree would tell us that leadership is an art. And we've heard that leadership is a pursuit of science. General retired Stanley McChrystal would tell us that leadership is an ecosystem. Over the years, I've come to define leadership as a journey. It's an amazing journey. Sometimes has us traveling down super highways and other times dreadful dirt roads with potholes and roadblocks and things that we just have to navigate through and around. Sometimes we break down and we need to repair ourselves to get back on our journey. But we're guided by this leadership GPS. And that GPS is powered by our morals, our ethics, our values, our choices and our decisions. And sometimes we get those decisions and those choices wrong, and that's okay. Because that leadership GPS will start sending us a signal, recalculating, redirecting us back to our predetermined destination. Also along our leadership journey, we encounter these things called high occupancy vehicle lanes. the HOV lanes. You know what I'm talking about? You don't get access to those lanes unless you have a team with you. If you're alone, you get stuck in all of that other traffic. There's just individuals trudging along on their journey. But if you bring a team with you, you get access to the HOV lane. But there's some sacrifices that come with that too. You might lose full access to the radio and air conditioner, but you will travel much further and faster than anyone else on their journey. Navigate your leadership journey wisely and bring a team with you. This week, we have been laser focused on reimagining leadership. And just a moment of transparency, leading up to the 30th National Character and Leadership Symposium, we had some that were questioning, what does that mean to say reimagining leadership? Are you saying there's something wrong with the leaders we have today? And the answer to that is absolutely not. We are blessed to serve with some of the greatest leaders our nation has to offer, many who have been on this stage in our breakout sessions this week. Reimagining leadership is a calling. It is a call to challenge the status quo, to extend the boundaries of culture inside of our organizations from what looks good enough to creating a quality of life and quality of service that is absolutely freaking amazing. It is reimagining how we motivate, develop, and inspire the next generation of leaders, fused with human dignity and respect. Reimagining leadership is our call to be visionaries. That as we align our purpose and our cause and our beliefs with the values of this institution in parallel with our passion, that we understand that our leadership influence is only limited by our imagination. It's looking at the ways that we were motivated, developed, and inspired 10, 20, 30 years ago, and understanding that that might not be the same tools that we can use to motivate, develop, and inspire the next generation of leaders. Reimagining leadership is our call to service. We are all part of something greater than ourselves. And we are all in the cathedral building business. That every one of our actions, our exchanges, and our words is another stone that we put in place to the character cathedral of another human being. Our leadership has a profound impact on the lives of those around us. If we get all of this right, we can then turn our focus on the second imperative that we've explored this week, and that is inspiring teamwork. Inspiring teamwork is our call to care for our nation's sons and daughters. It's an amazing calling. And we hold ourselves accountable to living honorably, lifting others, elevating performance. We are the model that we expect our teammates to follow. And we hold our teams to the same line of acceptability. And then we step back and we watch and admire all the ships rising with the tide. Inspiring teamwork is our call for momentum. Henry Ford once said, if we're all moving forward in the same direction, that success takes care of itself. We absolutely accelerate that momentum towards success when we have a team who's inspired to join this journey with us. Inspired teamwork is our call to tackle tough challenges. And we have some tough challenges ahead. But no single individual in this room is smarter than all of us in this room. And we leverage diversity of thought, diversity of talent, diversity of backgrounds, diversity of our people. And we come together with such a powerful force that we drive innovation beyond unimaginable levels. And we changed the culture of our organization. We changed the future of our Air Force and our Space Force. And together we'll change the world. This week started off with a challenge from our Cadet Wing Commander, Cadet Eric Kennis. He said, "I challenge you to be curious." Well, I don't think I could say it any better. I challenge you to continue to stay curious. Stay curious in your leadership journey, to continue to develop the best leader you can by immersing yourself, deep diving in reflection and study and watching other leaders who have come before us. I encourage you to teach those around you the art of leadership, the science of leadership, the ecosystem of leadership. Teach those around you and use words only when necessary. We are so deeply grateful that all of you are here and have shared this leadership journey with us. We are beyond humbled for the cast of guest speakers that we've had the experience with and this opportunity to share some development with and hear about their experiences, their journey. I am grateful for the Center for Character and Leadership Development professionals, our sponsors, our donors, everyone who came together to make this moment possible. We are grateful for you. We are absolutely excited for the future of our Air Force and Space Force because of you. And we are hopeful that we will see you all back here for NCLS 31. Thank you so much.
Chief Kwiatkowski, thank you so much for your culminating words and call to action this afternoon.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Now, the NCLS team would like to say thank you to all of those who made the National Character and Leadership Symposium possible, with the universally applicable focus of reimagined leadership and inspired teamwork. I am confident that the messages we heard resonated with us and will lead us to action as we become more empathetic of those around us. We are glad you were able to join us for the amazing opportunity and hope you will continue to have impactful conversations beyond the week's events. At this time, I want to take a moment to thank the amazing team of faculty, staff, and cadets who worked together to make this event a grand success. If you directly supported NCLS 2023, will you please stand and be recognized? It is now my privilege to present our closing video, which contains many highlights from the past few days.
Over the past 2 days, we've heard life-changing and impactful stories from thought leaders in the military, industry, arts, athletics, healthcare, and international relations. We've heard courageous warriors recount feats of bravery, learned to unleash the power of creativity to reach our potential, and celebrated those who are paving the way for inclusivity, healthy minds, and collaborative cultures to be the norm. We learned to reimagine leadership through innovative technology and warfighting strategies, and to inspire teamwork by building strong, cohesive teams where everyone feels valued and heard. In this, our 30th year of the National Character and Leadership Symposium, we showcased exceptional men and women who continue to challenge us to grow personally and professionally. An Afghan refugee adapting and thriving through change. A professor who believes we can still achieve the great promise of equality. And a trailblazing commander who is showing us why a fully integrated force giving everyone the freedom to serve helps us to be our best. We heard stories of bravery, perseverance, leadership, and grit. We spent time with military and business leaders, best-selling authors, athletes, and men and women with unique perspectives, experiences, and backgrounds. We closed this symposium as changed people, as leaders of character, motivated and transformed by these extraordinary stories. Over the past 2 days, we spent time broadening our perspectives, putting ourselves in another person's shoes, and thinking critically and openly about the tough challenges that face each of us as future leaders. We learned that while the core tenets of leadership are constant, the way we employ them must adapt and improve as technology changes the face of warfighting. We must build effective teams that live honorably, lift others, and elevate performance. As we continue the conversation through integration of cadet coursework and future engagements with leaders who challenge our way of thinking, we reflect with gratitude on NCLS 2023. We invite you to join us again next year for NCLS 2024, where we will explore the theme of valuing human conditions, cultures, and societies. If you were inspired by our speakers this year and have someone in mind who would be a great fit for next year's symposium, please go to the NCLS website and nominate a speaker through the speaker nomination button or scan the QR code. Thank you again for your commitment to developing as leaders of character at the United States Air Force Academy. We look forward to seeing you again next year.
We encourage you to mark your calendars for NCLS 2024, Roy, which will take place February 22 and 23, 2024. As we intentionally continue the conversation from this year's theme, we are also extremely excited to prepare for next year's theme of valuing human conditions, cultures, and societies. So in preparation for NCLS of 2024, the NCLS team would like to extend an opportunity for you to recommend speakers for next year. If you would like to nominate a speaker, please go to the posted QR code or nominate a speaker on the NCLS event app. We would appreciate audience feedback at the close of your NCLS experience via this posted QR code or via the NCLS app. And this concludes our session. Cadets, please check in for the session using the posted QR code. Thank you, and we hope to see you next year.